Hi, Jody Olette here, and there is a very specific topic and subject that I want to talk to you about today. And the reason is because it's a subject that's been weighing very heavily on my mind recently, and I feel that it is so important for us as business owners to really understand the concept of diversity. Okay, and really this is the concept of unity, and the definition of unity that I can best relate to is diversity in harmony. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. See, first of all, let me show you the history and why I want to talk about this. See, I've been working for years in the home business industry, and for the majority of my career I was using one system to build my business, and basically everybody that worked with me had to learn this one system. And it's not that I told people that they couldn't do anything else. I mean, I certainly, hey, go ahead, try new things, do what you want to do for your business, but this is my main staple, if you will. This is the main system that we teach and use, and it works. And here's the reality: even though it did work for quite some time, I realized just not that long ago that we're asking a lot of people that are all very different, that have different skills and different talents and different areas of gifting, to all do the same thing. And the concept and the realization that, I can do what maybe you can't do, you can do what I can't do, but together we can do great things, right? Okay, I can't even remember who's responsible for that quote, but this really hit me because I feel like over the years, all of a sudden it dawned on me that, man, you know what? Because I asked people to do things in a specific and certain way, ultimately I lost a lot of good people on the way. And here's why: because everybody is designed different. Maybe I was asking people to do something that they really shouldn't have been doing. It is not their area of skill. It is not their area of talent. And so if I'm trying to, put somebody into a position that they're not suited for, basically all I'm doing is frustrating them, and eventually they're going to go ahead, find a different leader, and find a different company to work with. And so this is the message that I really want to bring to you today. If you are operating your business with kind of this limited supply of tools, in terms of, your toolbox maybe has a handful of strategies that you teach to your team. If that's how you're operating right now, I really encourage you to open your mind. Okay, open your toolbox. I want you to first learn what strategies are available today for marketing, because there are so many strategies. There are countless, between kind of old school traditional style methods of building a business, and then there's all of the new age strategies and how to take advantage of different internet marketing techniques. I mean, there's just so many ways that we can do this, and so there is no one right or wrong way to market and advertise, or to brand and to promote, okay? And so what I encourage you to do is, first of all, learn what's available out there, okay? The second thing that I want you to do is ask yourself, what are my areas of strength? What are my areas of gifting? What are my talents? Because here's the thing: if you're not using them, if you're not cultivating and growing them, you are going to lose them. They will go away. I mean, that's it, point blank, okay? And so that's kind of one of the things that I realized is, I was building a business and I was using systems, and okay, I was doing well with them, but I wasn't really tapping into my areas of talent, and I certainly wasn't pursuing them like I should have been. See, whether you share my Christian faith or not is irrelevant at this point, but I believe that God gave me specific gifts and specific talents, as He did you, that are to be used for a specific purpose and reason. And if you don't do that, you're gonna lose it, okay? And so, getting back on track with the team. First of all, you need to discover your talents, okay? And your areas of gifting, and also your areas of weakness. The second thing is you want to do this with all of your team members. Find out what are their strengths, what makes them unique, what makes them an individual, what are their passions, what do they enjoy doing, and what are their areas of talent, and also what are their areas of weaknesses, okay? This way what we can do is we can help our team members, help our salespeople put together a campaign, okay, a marketing campaign that is using their areas of gifts and talents, because that is going to allow them to get the best return. Okay? And so we need to open ourselves up in that way. We need to realize that, you know what? We just cannot expect that everybody's going to follow exactly what we do and everybody's going to get the same exact results. We would be a fool if we thought that. Okay? And that's what I thought for many, many years, but I realize now how ridiculous that is. And so once you do that, you can think about what can happen from that point, okay? Because obviously you're not going to be an expert in all of the strategies. You're not going to fully understand all of the tools, but here's what can happen. All of a sudden on your team, you've got this incredible diversity in talent and expertise. Now you have multiple trainers, multiple teachers within your team that can teach what they are good at, you know, their area of expertise, so that when you have new members that come in with those same areas of gifting, you know exactly where to point them. You know exactly who they need to spend some time with and really learn from. Imagine the possibilities. I truly believe that if you do this, if you think not in terms of limitations or your limited thinking and here's how we do business and this is what you need to follow, but if you change that thinking to let's discover how we can really build a campaign and launch that marketing campaign that uses your strengths. If we change the way that we operate and literally change our strategies to reflect this and incorporate multiple options for people, imagine how much you can increase your business and increase your retention. This is about building people up, okay? And so if you don't do this, and you know, you continue with just the handful of strategies that you use and you continue to teach that, unfortunately, ultimately, what I believe you do is you're failing as a leader, because really you're a dictator. And what you want to become is a director and a leader to help people to really tap into their absolute best, okay? What it is they bring to the table, what it is that they offer. And so if there's one message that I can leave you with today, it is please, you know what? You are unique. You have your own specific talents, your own specific gifts and personality. Don't spend your time trying to be like somebody else. And help your team to discover their individuality and their gifts so that they can build their business and their marketing strategies revolving around all of the positives and beautiful things that they bring. Again, this is about helping people. And so come back to my website if you're looking for information on additional marketing strategies. How do I learn what's available? I've got a great resource in my blog, becomingchangeagents.com. I encourage you to come, visit, go ahead, enroll, subscribe to my site, and tap into the resources available. I really, really hope that you open your mind to this idea, and I certainly wish you the absolute best to your success.